Welcome to this Salesian reflection on the return of young people to school after the confusion of COVID. COVID has cast a huge shadow over many lives and also over education, but every cloud has a silver lining, and because we are Salesians, we focus on that silver lining more than on the clouds. Young people are the silver lining, a sign of hope, a source of strength and energy for society, and especially at the beginning of our new term. When educators and young people are together in a caring community, energy is released. It's like an electric current, according to Don Bosco, energy enough to start a new term really well. One of the keys is to enjoy being with young people and to help them to enjoy just being young. COVID seems to have created a window of opportunity to move ahead with that wider curriculum of kindness and community. It's undermined the alpha male hero who is self-contained, who wins the money, wins the day, and lets no one else get in the way. Because community has broken out alongside this pandemic. Governments have had to put lives before economics. Altruism and kindness have spread faster than the virus. We now know that no one is invulnerable, because a virus of only 0.21 microns can bring us all to our knees. That's 8,000 viruses within 1 millimetre of space. The virus has strengthened, therefore, a sense of community and compassion across the world and reminded us that each of our bodies is also a community. Made up of 50 trillion cells, they cooperate every day to make us who we are. We depend upon community. We live in networks that reach out into the world, but also inwards to the astounding miracle of interconnectedness between our bodies and our minds. We are community. We are not superheroines, not superheroes. So, as students return, we have the opportunity to work with a new awareness. Can we help students to capture the learning, that expanded awareness of an interconnected world? What does our window of opportunity look like? What aspects can we focus on to reinforce the positive experiences of students and the whole country during lockdown? Here are some suggestions that come from the Salesian approach of Don Bosco and from the techniques of positive psychology. First, have fun with students. Although it may be tempting to start the term by reminding students how far behind they are, it's much better to welcome them back with reassurance and with cheerfulness. Fun and play eases tensions. It strengthens the immune system, and most of all, fun eases the anxieties that block learning. Fun and learning are therefore linked together. That was the genius of Don Bosco, who put the playground at the centre of his educational model. The second thing is teach gratitude. Seriously, help young people to appreciate their lives, to count their blessings. Gratitude is the antidote to sadness and the secret of a happy soul. Being grateful builds the bonds that make school a community, and positive psychology has provided us with tools to teach gratitude. The third thing is help others more. Encourage a sense of shared responsibility for others. It really eases the moods and the tensions of adolescence. When you help another, you become closer. It reconnects your lives. That is why Don Bosco kept talking about loving kindness, and that young people need to know that they are loved in their school. The fourth aspect is teaching the common good. At the cognitive level, find some space in the curriculum to integrate the values of the common good, which are built into Catholic social teaching, so that people can realise that we can build a better world. That can be done in RE, it can be done in citizenship, it can be done in humanities, it can be done in the pastoral system of the school. But do it. Teach that we are together, and we're together for the common good. The fifth thing is to teach realistic optimism as a specific skill for individual students, helping them to see the silver lining and not just the cloud. This skill and other mental health skills will be vital tools for living a healthy life as part of a wider community and facing a changing world. The sixth is the challenge to deal with learned helplessness. You know, the student who's given up on work because they have given up on themselves, the student who shrugs when they get another detention, and who regularly answers questions very quickly with, "I don't know." They've thrown in the towel, and they are in danger of losing their souls, that unique spark which might be buried forever. So this new term, when pupils come perhaps with more sadness than in the past, challenge that sadness and help them to get some inner courage to keep trying. Finally, stop. Make sure that you and your students know how to stop. Build it into routines. Teach how to reflect and to be still. This turns the student awareness inwards to the physical and mental world within. It puts them in touch with their souls. It helps them to read their inner lives better and escape from the demands of an external and sometimes heartless world. It saves souls. So, 7 suggestions for starting the term with a new mindset and a renewed optimism, things that will save the souls of young people. I want to give the final word to Baroness Hollins, who suggested a memorable acronym for a healthy school year. She said, use the word grace. The G stands for giving something, in time, in prayer, something that you made. The R stands for receive. Allow yourself to be loved. Let yourself be loved. It's hard sometimes to love others unless you love yourself. Learn to be loved yourself. The A is for being active. Swim, run, dance, play football. You cannot be depressed when you are on the move. Keep busy. The C is create. Learn something, make art, make music, make a meal. But do something physical. Enjoy God's creation. And then finally, engage with life and with people in the real world. You cannot hug a computer, but we all need a hug every day. As educators, I hope we can use the tragedy of COVID to build a stronger and deeper sense of community, one that embraces generations and will last. A sense of community that we will all need to ease racial tensions and to tackle the world climate crisis. So let's put the losses and the confusion of lockdown to good use this term and generate new hope and a new community for the future. Thank you for listening.